In today's video, we're going to be reacting to CCVTV captures 15-year-old assassin killing his victim. Wow, that's ridiculous. I ain't really got too much to say. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn them post notifications on, subscribe to all my other channels, go watch all my other videos, and like always, love all.
This is 15-year-old Fede Camara, a teenage gun for hire, currently running through an apartment complex, making his escape after taking his victim's life.
Oh.
Hey! 15
was already is dead. Yes. Thanks.
No. Wait, hold on. Oh my God.
And this is the woman who has just helped Fede do exactly that.
So you crying like you didn't just hire this young kid? You know what? I ain't gonna start talking. Let's get
Ariana
this.
Haynes. For all that time, Ariana was assisting a 15-year-old killer, helping him hide his crimes. And if detectives wish to find out why, how, or who hired this teenage hitman, Ariana is their only shot.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the hotel's got cameras.
No, she not. Please.
I don't have any reason to lie to you.
It was early in the morning on November 8th, 2022, when police in Michigan received a panic call from the apartment of 23-year-old Zaria McKeever, Zaria's boyfriend.
The red ones is better. I mean, but these cool too though, but the brownie one, underrated.
Who has remained anonymous, was sobbing as he climbed out of a window of her apartment. Panicked, he told police that two people had burst into the apartment and shot his girlfriend several times.
Wow.
Police rushed to the scene, where they discovered Zaria in the doorway of her home, deceased from 9 gunshots. Zaria was a dedicated mother who worked to earn her cosmetology degree. She was running a flourishing hair and nails business and was on her way to providing her infant daughter with the life of her dreams. But it all came to a screeching halt. All because her ex-boyfriend and father of her daughter was furious she had moved on with another man. Meet our scumbag of the week, Eric Hayes. After dating Zaria on and off for several years, their relationship came to a definitive end in October of 2022.
Like, look at you, bro. You look like a weirdo. It's always the weird looking, you feel me? That be doing weird stuff like, bro, just move on, brother.
But when Eric discovered that she was dating another man, he decided that if he couldn't have Zaria, no one could. Police instantly knew that Eric was involved in Zaria's murder because of the rocky end to their relationship. But it turned out, Eric wasn't the one to pull the trigger. In reviewing footage of the apartment complex, police discovered that these two teenage dirtbags, brothers Kevin and John Camara, were the ones to burst into Zaria's apartment and take her life. In the aftermath, they followed surveillance footage throughout the town, which showed them fleeing into this nearby hotel, and into the room where Eric's sister, Ariana Haynes, was living. It was the first definitive connection that police had linking Eric to the murder of Zaria, so they brought Ariana in, seeing what information she could provide about the night Zaria was killed. Immediately, they asked her what happened.
So you got your sister up to it and 2 young boys. You didn't trick everybody out their life. All because you was jealous because she moved on and was better in her life, was making more money, and got tired of dealing with your bum ass, so you want to go ahead and hire somebody to kill her. And you got everybody into this. Now you done messed up 3 other people's lives along with yours. And you ended this young lady's life.
And Kevin and John arrived at her apartment.
Alright, so the officers didn't tell you why you were here?
I feel that I've been here since then.
Okay, what have you done here?
My brother was claimed to do something bad to his child's mom.
Okay. How did you hear that information?
Facebook.
On Facebook?
After I got a call from our friend. It was me and my brother along with a friend. Whoever the girl was, it was somebody else there. That's the one who reached out to the woman.
Okay. Well, so what I want to do is kind of go over with you kind of what happened this evening, and then work our way up. Okay. So what can you do? Did you work tonight, or I guess last night? Okay. Okay. So I just talked to Javion. Is that how you pronounce his name?
Javion.
Javion?
Javion.
Huh? Your boyfriend?
Yeah, Tavia.
Oh, they got it listed on JV. Oh, they had a J on there. All right, that makes more sense. I'm gonna write that. He didn't even correct me when I was. Maybe I just mumbling. All right.
Maybe he told him that for a reason. You just gave him the real name. Maybe he wanted to do with this.
So it sounds like he got off of work about 11 o'clock last night, and you and him went up to the hotel room. You guys been staying there with your mom for about a month or so.
Yes.
And you guys went to sleep.
Yes.
Okay. And then you got woke up. So tell me from at that point where you got woke up as to kind of what happened.
We got woken up almost. It was almost 4. It was 3 something in the morning, and it startled us.
Okay.
He ran upstairs and he was like, Harry, Teddy, something happened to the brother. This was
Who are you saying? Who did that? Eric?
No, not my brother.
No. Who you said somebody ran up and?
The blue boy, Kevin.
Okay, so Kevin ran up and like started banging on your door or what?
Yeah, he woke us up.
Yeah. Okay. Where's Eric during this time?
My brother was in Cold Rapids.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now that I know that's not true because the hotel's got cameras.
He came there later.
No, he came up there at the exact same time Kevin did. There's cameras that show the two of them coming up there banging on your door. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is super serious. So this is your chance.
See, look, that's what people mess up at. We are in the 20th or the 21st century, you know? Doing crimes nowadays is the stupidest thing you could do. Because the cameras are so advanced nowadays. It's like, bro, you can do something a city over, like commit a murder or a shooting or whatever, and you can get caught in the next city, and they'll be able to catch you through surveillance throughout the streets, throughout the place you went in and out of. Where, like, it's so easy nowadays, but it still don't make sense to me how they can't find people who be getting kidnapped and trafficked and all that. But when it's something like this, they can get right on it. You feel me? But basically, what I'm trying to say is, this is why she shouldn't have just said nothing at all, because she's trying to lie, and they already know. And one thing about the police officers, they only ask questions to stuff they don't really know, or they ask questions about stuff they do know to see if you're gonna lie, which is why you shouldn't talk at all unless you got your facts straight or you got your lawyer involved or whatever. You feel me? Because you never know. That's why I be saying, like, she's trying to lie, like she
because
can't do
right
that.
now you're looking at an aiding and abet charge after the fact. Okay, so now is the time to save yourself and tell me the truth. Okay, I wouldn't be asking you questions I didn't know the answer to.
Right, I just said that. So what are you asking me questions for? Let's get to the next ones then. Ask me some questions you don't know about. You got all your answers, so why you asking me questions for stuff you already know about?
So why don't we start again?
Right off the bat, Ariana tries to protect her brother by stating that it was just Kevin and John who were at her apartment that night. But take a look at this. The man in the red? That's Eric, walking into the hotel with her. So he very clearly wasn't on the other side of town like she tried to initially claim.
Dummy.
And from there, her story begins to unravel. Because Ariana didn't just give Eric, John, and Kevin a place to stay following the murder. She helped them get to the hospital. Because in the shooting, Kevin accidentally shot his brother John in the foot, both figuratively and literally. And if you want to see more people like these shooting themselves in the foot, be sure to like and subscribe. It's literally all we do here.
Hello, subscribe to them, man.
Came to the hospital, took him to the hospital, and he's like, what's going on?
How you accidentally shoot your brother in the foot, bro? Y'all some rookies, bro. Go home. Y'all too young to be doing this, but I promise you, the kids nowadays be starting young. Know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, because when I was 15, 14, I was bad too, but I ain't out here doing none of this. You feel me? Like, I was bad. I did what I did, you feel me, with the group of people I was with, but damn. Y'all be starting young. Y'all, you feel me, killing all type of stuff. Like, y'all gotta chill out.
What's going on? How did you, because they didn't tell us too much. It was just like a startle moment.
Yeah.
They wanted us to hurry up, I guess, whatever happened.
Yeah.
So we got in the car and we was trying to ask John what was going on. He was coherent. He was letting us know what was going on.
Right.
He got shot
Did you see where he was shot?
No.
Okay, he just told you he was shot. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah.
so I was, when I was there, he said that, I know he didn't mean to do it. I know my brother didn't mean to do it. I still love him.
Okay.
I'm like,
What did you think he meant by that?
that he didn't mean for him to get shot.
Did you take it as him saying, like, my brother shot me in the leg, or my brother shot somebody else and didn't mean to do it?
No,
Okay.
to be honest.
Okay.
You see, now that you're trying to tell the truth now, you looked at as a liar. So you still might get charged. You came in there trying to lie and didn't lie right. So now that you're telling the truth, they look at it like, look, we knew you was going to try to lie. You might as well go ahead and tell us because you're still going to jail. You feel me? Like, you had something to do with it. So all that, oh, you might try to save yourself. There is no saving yourself. You're still going to jail today. You're not getting away with nothing. You finna at least get some probation. They're not just letting you walk away.
Okay. But he didn't tell you exactly what happened.
He didn't say he exactly did it, but my brother didn't mean to. Tell my, yeah, he didn't. I know he didn't mean to.
Okay.
Ashley called me, telling me, crying, talking about Eric shot her.
Who's Ashley?
That is, I'm guessing that's Zaria's best friend. That was a girl that was there.
Inside Zaria's apartment wasn't just her boyfriend, but her boyfriend's sister, a teenager who was forced to witness the brutal scene unfolding before
Wow.
her. Devastated, she
What was the boyfriend doing when all this happened? What was he doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on
called
now.
everyone she knew, begging for answers and desperate for justice. During the altercation, Zaria tried to fight for her life and the future of her infant daughter. She grabbed a knife and told the two assailants, John and Kevin, to get out. They had every chance to flee, to turn around and run, but instead Kevin pulled the trigger.
So
what was the boyfriend doing though? Like, what was he in the house doing? Because they say he was there with the sister. So what was he doing while all this was happening? Was they holding him at gunpoint? What did he do? Did he try to help? Was he fighting them off? Did he have a pistol? Like, what was going on?
Shaking, I got the feeling bad. I'm feeling like something, like now something happened. Y'all not telling me everything.
Okay.
We dropped Jay Dunn off down John. We told the people there that's the 30-second each.
Yep.
And when we got back to our room, we asked Kevin and my brother, what's really going on? Like, it's more to this. Then you come here at this late banging on this door like this. I'm sorry, but like, you know, now we being invited. You don't really know what's going on. What's going on? I went in the house.
Kevin, yeah.
I went in the house.
Hold on, did you tell her? Okay. Yeah, go ahead and grab your pen and pencil. Let's go ahead and write this down. I'm about to tell it all.
She just got to say, this is about our baby. This is about our baby. I'm like, what the hell do you mean? She kept on saying that the boy is not the reason her and my brother is not together. It's my niece was telling, I guess in the midst, this is what I was saying
To Kevin?
Yes.
That was the reason that Eric aren't
What is that
together.
noise?
Because of her new boyfriend, it's because of...
She said, this is about our baby. This is about our baby, like we beat her type of stuff. He said to me that, sorry, picking up a knife.
Okay.
And was coming to him with a knife. He said, he shot her 3 times.
Okay.
And then she hurt.
Okay.
He said when she came to him with the knife.
Okay, we get it. This is being recorded. You don't gotta keep pointing at me now. I ain't gonna lie, she pointing right at it like, yeah, go ahead, make sure you get this down too. Don't forget that. Get that too. Yeah, he shot her 3 times. Go ahead and get that too. Matter of fact, she did charge him up with the knife. She shot him 3 times and shot him. Get all that down. Don't forget none of that.
Okay.
Now, at this point in time, he is a problem. This is what I'm hearing to you. I'm not lying to you.
Okay.
My brother was not on the scene that happened.
Okay.
Like, he was not in the house. He was not at whatever the things were.
Mm-hmm.
But he arrived and then, as far as I'm known, he about himself. He shot Zaria. He shot you. This is, I'm sorry, but this is,
You don't get enough. Come on, look. We're not gonna do that. You don't care. You shot the lie at first, and I get it. You trying to protect your brother, but don't do that. This ain't as much as you trying to make it seem like it is.
So, E-Man said that they all went to Eden Park together, but that he wasn't there when this happened. Is that? No, they can't.
Okay, so you don't want nobody to know that you talking.
and John were the ones there.
Why did they go there?
Why? I don't know.
Do they have a beef with Zari? Okay.
See, now that's when it gets to thinking, get us thinking like you telling us, you know something that you're not telling us. You know why they went that house.
I don't know. I don't even know.
You understand though that it's strange that Eric and her are the one with the relationship, and he drives these two guys over to Eden Park, and then they go and shoot her, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the reason you guys are here, obviously, is because you bring him to the hospital, and then you lie about where you picked him up and what happened, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, did they tell you what they did with the gun afterwards?
No, I didn't see them with guns.
Okay, you didn't see them.
No, I didn't see them.
Have you ever seen any of them with guns before?
A fake. They said it was a BB gun, which I know what the gun looks like. It is like, that's the only thing I've seen. I ain't seen nothing real.
Okay. Have you seen that BB gun before?
Yeah, I have.
But no real guns?
No.
Okay. What did the BB gun look like?
It's black and it got like a little cookie in it.
Like a long one?
No.
Oh.
Like small.
So it's black?
Yeah.
Did you ever think about calling the police and letting them know that Kevin had just told you that he shot somebody?
Yeah, when we got back to that room, that's why I was so startled.
Did he seem to mention like that he thought that he killed her, or
No,
did he just say he shot her, or what did he say?
He said he shot
Okay. So
twice in her leg.
he said he shot her twice in the leg?
And then he shot John in the leg.
I'm sorry, say
And
again.
then he shot John.
Okay.
So
How did you do that though? Was he standing behind her? Like, how did he end up getting hit?
A murderer, like why? Until that girl started calling. And I'm just like, whatever's going on, we need to go figure out. That's what made him go down to this police station this morning.
Okay. Okay. But you don't know is Eric E-Man having any problems with Zaria? Or was he having any problems with her?
They was having issues.
Okay.
My brother recently just came back from out of town.
Okay.
He was in Arizona. Okay, we're trying to, start over.
Yep.
He got out of town and then there was some stuff going on. He was already basically just broken up.
Okay.
So she just told him that she had a blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
All right, so look, so he was mad because she was getting some new dick and he couldn't accept that. That's what it is, bro. Like, come on, brother. Like, you was mad, so you want to put a hit out on her because she found her some new dick. She was tired of you because you, whatever y'all had going on. So you're going to put two 15-year-olds up to the task because, of course, they easy to manipulate. So whatever you told them made them go shoot and kill this girl because you was jealous that she moved on from you. How does that even sound, bro? You know what I'm trying to say? How does that even sound, bro? This nigga's a coward. You know what I'm trying to say? We need to hurry up and get to see his. We need to see his interrogation, but I want to hear what he got to say.
She wanted to put my brother out because of that.
Was he living with her at Ridgebrook?
Yes,
Okay.
he was.
Okay. Before he left?
Yes.
Okay.
yesterday, him and Zaria must have had something going on. And we end up seeing Zaria. I was trying to get in touch with her, calling her phone, and their car was literally right in front of ours.
Mm-hmm.
So, long story short, we followed because he wanted to see his boyfriend in the car. Is that why Zaria was not picking up the phone?
You see this, bro? We got us a crazy, jealous individual on our hand. You feel me? So y'all following them because you want to see why she not answering the phone with you because she was going to see her new nigga, her new boyfriend. So now she don't gotta answer the phone for you, brother. Y'all not together. What you following them for?
We end up meeting at the light at the same time, playing the windows down. And the sister was like, stalkers.
Sorry, his sister?
Yeah.
Oh, that's who was with her?
Yeah, her sister.
Okay.
Eric was stalker.
Okay.
We want to be clear here. Eric was a stalker. But of course,
Weirdo.
Eric isn't the type to get his hands dirty. So he enlisted Kevin and John to do his dirty work for him, including the stalking leading up to Zaria's death. In Kevin's interrogation, he doesn't hold back about the events leading up to the shooting.
So you would, for a few months before the incident, you were spending time with him, and then Eric sort of left and went to Arizona.
Yeah, because him and his baby mama were having troubles.
Him and Zaria were having troubles?
Yes.
Okay. And when you say troubles, can you describe what you mean by that?
They would argue a lot. She would kick him out. And then they got kicked out of their apartment. So then they were living at his mom's house in the same apartment complex. Then they got a new apartment, and he would stay at his mom's house a lot more and start hanging out with different girls and stuff. So then he told me that they broke up.
Okay. And then at some point, Eric moved to Arizona?
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't move down there
He just went down there. Do you know why he went down there?
to be with his cousins.
Okay. And how long was he down there for?
For about a week and a half.
And what happened when he got back?
Before he came back, his sister was texting him and calling him, and he didn't get to see his daughter. But then she told him that his baby mama walked out the building with a different man, so that's what triggered him to come back.
So when you say his sister, you mean Ariana?
Yes.
So Ariana called Eric, who was living in Arizona, and said that she saw Zaria with another man.
Yes.
And this is what led Eric to come back from Arizona?
Yes.
How do you know that?
Because she would be at my apartment complex to pick me up, me and my brother, and we would go drive around with her. But then she told us that Zaria has a new man, but I didn't know her personally, but I knew her. She said that she walked out with him, and then Eric started texting me and my brother telling us that he saw his baby mama started coming outside with a different man, so we should take pictures of him as we see him and watch for him.
Man, see, this is crazy, bro, because this is a dangerous situation for the new boyfriend, man. This is why people don't like dealing with people who got baby fathers or baby mothers. You feel me? Because you got crazy people like this. Because let's say, for example, the boyfriend would have got killed. He ain't got nothing to do with this situation. He met a girl, he liked her, all right, she got a kid, I accept you for what you come with. I love you, we could build something. But you got a crazy ass boyfriend who can't get over you, so now I can possibly die. Or I can find myself in a situation I don't want to be in because this man is crazy and he's mad because you moved on. This is why people don't deal with people. It's not just about sex. You may still be having sex with your baby father or baby mother. That's a big part. But also because they be crazy too. Because who wants to deal with this? But this will make me not want to deal with the individual. You got too much going on. You need to go figure that out with your baby father first. Because I'm not going to find myself getting shot or having to shoot or do whatever because you and him got some other stuff going on. You need to figure that out.
So this is Eric sent you that text when he was still in Arizona?
Yes.
And he told you to keep an eye out for this other man and watch him?
Yes.
So tell us what happened when Eric got back to Minnesota.
He came back, and the first day he came back, he knocked on my window so I could open the building because he didn't have keys to their apartment no more. So I opened the door, and he came in.
Okay, so they lived in an apartment.
He was telling me how he was going to kill him, all types of stuff, and he said he might need me to do something for him, and I would tell him okay. But then he left, and I went back inside, and then my brother left with him, and I was staying inside, and he was just riding with him the whole week. But I was staying inside more because my mom was telling me, stop hanging around them, they're gonna get you in trouble. They're all older than you.
Okay, so how old was the brother though? I thought they both was 15. How old was the brother? And how old is Eric? Because you hanging out with young
When I
motherfuckers.
first got back, he started talking about he was wanted to do something to this new man that Zaria was hanging out with.
See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Was it just that one occasion when he said that he wanted to do something, or were there multiple occasions?
It was just like 2 times.
And can you tell me again the words that Eric used and what you thought they meant?
I'm finna pop dude. And that usually means he's finna shoot somebody.
Damn, so now I gotta get popped because your girl like me? What I do? What did I do? This is crazy. That's not fair, bro. Like, what did I do? Well, I gotta get popped because your girlfriend moved on to me and I'm better. What I do? Now I gotta sit up here and get popped because you jealous because she left your ass to come be with me. How does that even sound?
You heard that right. When Eric discovered that Zaria was seeing another man, he was living in Arizona, across the country, staying at a house with his cousins. Rather than move on and forget about the failed relationship, which had been plagued by his constant jealousy and rage, he decided to fly back to Michigan to deal with his wounded ego the only way he knew how, by killing the person who wounded it.
Crazy.
Alright, so before the night of the incident, you said that Eric was following Zaria around.
Yes.
Were you involved in any of that following around? So John was.
Yes.
What was Eric telling you about why he was following Zaria around?
He said he's trying to plan it right. He said he
Premeditated.
bought 3 plane tickets to go to Arizona. He said when we do it, we're gonna all go to Arizona. But they were following her from my apartment, from the car, from my sister's house.
Premeditated. And what made y'all think a 15-year-old boy wasn't gonna talk? Eric, what made you think of that? Know what I'm saying? Like, what made you think? I think both of them 15. I don't know how old the other brother is, but y'all getting kids to do y'all dirty work and expect them not to tell or talk or cooperate. Like, come on now, like, y'all gotta be smarter out here, man. Know what I mean?
And he would just come back and tell me what they were doing. But one night,
And you said that Eric was planning the right time to do it. What is it? What was he planning to do?
to kill Zaria's new boyfriend.
Did he ever explicitly say that, or were you just assuming that, or
He said he was gonna kill him.
did he say why?
Nope. He said just because he's around his daughter. He said he would explain to us multiple times that he said he doesn't care about his baby mama, but he said that as long as he don't bring his daughter around different people, that he's fine. But he said she crossed the line doing that.
Okay. So, y'all broke up for whatever reason y'all broke up for, right? So now you telling her that she can't go find and start a new life with somebody else because you don't want her to bring nobody around your daughter? So why couldn't you be a better man to stay in your daughter's life and have a good relationship with the baby mother? How you gonna tell her that she can't go have no other relations with nobody else because you want nobody else to be brung around your daughter? How you gonna tell somebody that? So now her life's supposed to stop because y'all not together? But you're trying to say it's for the sake of your daughter, right? Why not be a mature, respectable human being? You know, like, all right, cool. We didn't work out. I love my daughter. You love my daughter. I still got love for you because you're the mother of my daughter. I want you to be happy. Take care of my daughter. It's okay to not want no crazy stuff around your daughter and want to know who's around your daughter, but that don't mean she can't go have nobody else around your daughter. That's what I tell people, bro. You're going to have kids with somebody, make sure it's the right person and stick with that person. Because a lot of this stuff can happen. You may not want to deal with a person. Or you may not want to, you feel me, co-parent. Because it's easier than it sounds. You feel me? I got to stick it out. Like, that's how I'm like, bro, like, you can't sit up here and tell her not to deal with nobody because y'all didn't work out. That's not how that works, bro.
Did there ever come a time where Eric asked you to do something to Zaria's the new man she was spending time with?
He did tell me that if we ever caught him at my apartment complex, that I should come from behind and shoot him in the back.
Wow. 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 So I gotta get shot in the head because you mad because I'm in there. Yo girl, right? Who didn't want you? So now I gotta get shot. Right? It's ridiculous.
When did he tell you that?
This was a few days after in the car. When we drive around, he would usually now start parking backwards in the apartment complex to watch for him.
Oh, parking backwards. Why?
He said just to watch and have an easy escape.
And so at one of these occasions, he told you that if you see this man, you should
Run up behind him and shoot him in the back. He said I can't miss because he's a big man.
Did you have a gun?
No. What's his gun?
Okay. So how were you supposed to shoot him if you didn't have a gun?
He was going to give it to me.
Okay. Now, on the night of the incident, you had a gun, is that right?
Like, that's a lot to ask a person to do. For your stuff. Yeah, look, bro, I want you to go ahead. When you see that man, go ahead and walk behind him and shoot him in his head. That's a lot to ask a kid, right? Then what you want me to do it for? Oh, because I don't like that nigga, man. He fucking on my new girl and she don't like me. She left me because of him. So I want you, when you see him, go ahead and shoot him in his head. Come on, bro. Any person with common sense, like, come on, bro. I'm not gonna go kill nobody because you got a problem. No, bro. Why would I go kill somebody because you jealous? Your ego hurt. You go do it. Nigga, that's what I was saying. You go do it. I ain't about to do it. Nah, that's not how that works. I ain't doing nothing.
No, not until Eric gave it to me.
So tell us about that gun that Eric gave to you. Had you seen that gun before?
Every day.
Okay. And
After watching all of this interrogation footage and reading the police files, we wish we could tell you why Kevin and John went along with this horrible plan. But
How
we
old
can't,
is John?
because frankly it makes absolutely no sense.
No sense.
At trial, Kevin leaned into his youth, stating that he was young, innocent, and manipulated by Eric, who was in his early 20s. And in the other interrogation room, Ariana leans into the excuse of her age as well.
He was like, Zari, whatever you do, don't have that man around my daughter. How you gonna take her from me and try to bring another man? She was like, well, I asked you to get her, blah, blah, blah. You didn't get her, she's sick, blah, blah. So, long story short, he basically told her he gonna talk to her. They pulled off. This was in the daytime all around.
It's like, look, I can understand that you not wanting nobody else, and I'm not trying to keep pausing, but I got a lot to say. I can understand that about you not wanting nobody else around your kid. I understand that, but you understand life works like that sometimes. Maybe I may not work out. You feel me? It's not always guaranteed that you're going to work out with your partner that you have a baby with. You feel me? It work out in some cases it don't work out. But you can't, that's like her telling you can't go get no new girlfriend. And your daughter can't come around you because you got a new girlfriend, which is petty. Because it's like, if we're not getting back together, my life's supposed to stop. Yeah, we got a kid, but if I want to go get remarried or whatever, that's what I'm going to do. That's a lot to ask. Like, you can't expect her not to go do her own thing just because you got a daughter. Like, nah, like, it ain't the simple fact that she trying to bring another man around her daughter. She just want to live her life. She probably want to be in love or probably want to get married. So it's not like she doing it on purpose. Like, oh, I'm finna bring somebody around our daughter just to make you mad. Nah, nigga, she moving on with her life. Same thing you should have did.
Three yesterday afternoon?
Yes.
Okay.
After that, everything was fine. He wasn't in like no bad mood, like to make it seem like, he was on some get back stuff.
Mm-hmm. How about any other times that you've been with your brother in your car that you've run into her or seen her recently?
No.
Okay. It sounds like from talking to some other people she's been getting followed around quite a bit by your car. I don't know if you've been driving it or, okay, does your brother use your car quite a bit or, okay. All
Ariana likes to claim that she was only involved in the stalking of Zaria on one occasion, accidentally, but in reality, she was one of the people feeding her brother information about Zaria moving on with another man. In other words, she was one of the first gears to set this horrific incident into motion. And there were plenty of chances for not just her to stop it, but the other people involved, including Kevin.
So after Eric asked you to do this, what did you say?
I said no.
And how did he react?
He said why? And I told him I'm not going to shoot somebody back in the head.
Right.
And what happened next?
He said all right. And then he started trying to convince me more.
What did he say to try to convince you?
You gonna do this for me, this and that, I'll pay you this and that. And I would say no. And then I started going inside and staying inside more. But then he would come to my window and he would text me, come outside and this and that. And when I wouldn't listen, he'd come banging on my door telling me to come outside.
You mentioned before Eric said at one point he had 3 plane tickets to Arizona.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little more about that?
He said that we're gonna go over there and live with his cousins after we do it.
Okay. How did he just say that one time or multiple
He
times?
just said that one time.
Do you know where in Arizona his cousins live, or did he say?
No. But while he was over there, he was FaceTiming us, showing us the palm trees, the pools, and how he was living over there. He said he's trying to bring us over there to get rich.
To get rich.
So this is
Yeah, bro, this is manipulation at its finest. This is manipulation at its finest. I ain't gonna lie. How about let's not worry about killing somebody, let's focus on getting rich. How about move us without killing somebody and let's go ahead and better our... How about you leaving, better your life, and you know, since you want to be cool with some kids, all right, cool, I'll bring y'all with me and we can all get rich. Let's exclude the killing. Because there ain't nothing wrong with moving to a different state and bettering your life. That's cool. Let's do it without the killing. How about let's get mad at our baby mother for doing what she doing and moving to a different state and elevating our life instead of trying to kill her. Now your daughter is gonna grow up without a mother and without a father because you about to go to jail.
a few weeks before when he was in Arizona, he would FaceTime and talk to you.
Yes.
And he'd show you this stuff.
Yes.
Did he say how you were going to get rich or how he was going to get rich in Arizona?
No.
Now, on the night of the incident, you had Eric's gun for a period of time. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, so keep going from there. You get in the car with Eric. What happens
We back
next?
up and we followed her, but she was driving fast, so he lost her. And then we got to about right there where the Willows is, and he was like, "Watch this, I know where to find it." So he went all the way around 63rd, and he got on the back street, and he saw her parking the car. He was like, "I told you I could find her." So he backed up and parked into a townhouse there, turned the lights off, and we were waiting for her, and then she started walking with the bag, going towards the apartment.
So let's go back to what happened after John arrived with the backpack on. What happened next?
Eric pulled the building door open because it was locked, and we were standing at the door just listening. He was telling us to be quiet. He was like, "We're gonna kick the door down." But first he tried to open the door and unlock it, but didn't unlock. So he said, "We're gonna have to kick the door down." We was like, "All right." So we went upstairs and we changed into the black clothes that he told us to. My brother put the gloves on, but I didn't have a pair of gloves because they were on the bed still because we rushed out the house. So he was like, "Hold on, let's go back to the car." So we went to the car. He pulled out some shades from the middle compartment, and he was like, "Put these on so they don't see your face at all." He was like, "All right." He was like, "So this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to go. I want y'all to kick the door down." And he said, "If y'all see Romero, shoot him." And we were like, "Nah, we're just gonna bring him outside." He was like, "No, shoot him. And if my baby mama tries anything, just shoot her in the leg." And he was like, "I know she's gonna try and do something." So I took the shades and I was like, "You coming with us?" He was like, "Nah, I'm gonna just sit here. I'm gonna leave the car."
Okay, so in all reality, he didn't really want to kill the baby mother. He was trying to shoot. He was trying to injure or kill the new man It was just telling them, look, if she get in the way, pop her in her leg. Just so she can get out y'all way. But make sure y'all go ahead and finito the boyfriend, though. You see what I'm saying? You see how this unfair to the boyfriend? Because, damn, he found himself a nice young lady who he claimed he liked. And she got a crazy baby daddy who's willing to kill because he's judged that me and you were together. So now I got to get shot or die because I'm with your girl.
Turn the lights off, so when you guys run back over here, we can just pull off and drive away. I was like, all right. So we went to the apartment building. We opened it. The door was broken, so we just pulled it up and then it opened. And we were listening at the door. We knocked a few times, but no answer. So we both kicked the door at the same time backwards, and the door popped right open. So we stepped in. As soon as we stepped in, she came out of nowhere. It was like, whoa, I put the gun up. And she was like, don't point that at me. I was like, all right. So I put it down. I was like, we're not here for you. We're here for bro in the back. She was like, why are you guys doing this? Why are you guys doing this for you, man? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. She was like, I already know who you guys are. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Bro in the back. I was like, can we get around you? We're trying to get around her. But she was moving forward, not letting us get around. And the phone on the table rang. It was a black iPhone 8. And she answered it. And while she was on the phone, she was telling us, get out, get out, get out. It was like, hold on. So she moved forward more. My brother got her right there. I was like, if you don't move on my way, I'm going to start shooting at the walls. So she inches forward. So now, by the door, in between the closet, and then she pulled out the kitchen knife out of nowhere and charged at me. So then I just started shooting. I thought I shot her 3 times, but then she fell on me. And I laid her on the floor, and then my brother came around the corner, and he was like, blood, I'm shot. I'm shot. I'm like, where? And I put his arm around my shoulder, and he's showing me his leg. And then we walked out the second door, not the door we came through, the other door. We went around the buildings. We went towards the car, and we got to this trash can place. And he was like, here, just leave me right here. Go tell him to load the car. And I was like, no. So I picked him back up, and I put his arm around my shoulder, and then we went all the way to the car. And when we were getting to the car, he pulled forward and opened the door for him. He was like, what happened? And I was like, I just shot him. My brother was like, it's okay, he didn't mean to. And he was like, what happened? I was like, she charged at me with a knife, so I had to shoot her. He was like, did you kill her? I was like, I don't know. He was like, how many times did you shoot? I was like, 3.
Zaria was not shot 3 times, and it wasn't the accidental panicked firing that Kevin is trying to claim. It was violent and planned, and it happened over and over and over again.
This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. The more I'm watching this, I'm getting pissed off, bro. These young kids was manipulated by this hating ass nigga to go in there and shoot this young lady who was doing good for herself. She moved on with her life and she was doing better. She found a new man. You feel me? He was doing good. And he want to put 2 kids up to the task to go kill her. And they wasn't even there to go kill her. Well, that wasn't his motive. He wanted to go kill the dude. But now they saying, oh, okay, he shot her because she was running at him with a knife. But they saying it was a lie. So maybe he did want to kill her. This is crazy, bro.
Okay.
People really are crazy out here.
Okay. Just so you know, so Zaria is dead. She got shot 8 times.
No.
Once.
No.
Okay. So
Wait.
this wasn't just some accident.
Hold on.
Oh,
so
man.
You thought she was okay? Even though that girl told you?
Yes.
Okay. No, she's not. That's why everybody's here. This isn't just about a shoot.
No.
Hey, that's my job. You're lying. Violation. I'm not trying to, look, I'm not going for none of that. We not trying to hear nothing. All this you doing, truth be told, it started with you because you want to. Yeah, he with she with a new dude. I seen him with a new dude. This and that. You want to do all this stuff to amp your brother head up leading up to it. So you really played a more crucial part than you think. Even though, you feel me, it's just you saying words, but You kind of helped him premeditate the whole thing, if we're really being honest. So they could probably fuck around and give you time for that. Know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Now she want to act like she... Ooh. Hold on. You don't care. You knew what your brother was going to do. You probably knew when he did it. You sitting there playing like, man, I ain't trying to hear none of that.
So that's why this is so serious and why everybody's here. Okay?
No. We just.
Man. It ain't enough scratching you can do to that head to get you up out of this.
No.
Yes.
That's why everybody's here. That's why it's so serious 8 times.
Wow.
So that's why it was important for you and for me to talk to you and Tavion to get the true story as to what happened, okay? Because obviously we knew you guys weren't there, but we also knew that, the story that we were getting told by people wasn't exactly true.
No. No, she died. No, she not. Please.
I don't have any reason to lie to you.
Like, come on now. Rest in peace to her, man.
Well, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that. From when we were talking, I thought your understanding was that you knew that from Taj telling you on the telephone.
No.
Okay. They didn't tell you that part, or they just said she got shot, or?
And it's like, I don't believe what she's doing, but I don't. I believe that she knew what her brother was capable of doing. I believe that. Then again,
well, and I'll be honest with you, one of the shots she did get shot in the leg one time. So yeah. So that's why this is so serious, and that's why everybody is up here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I need to go talk to my boss and some other people to find out what the deal is with you and Tavion. Because like I said, I know you guys weren't there and weren't involved. The reason that you're up here right now is because of what happened after the fact, with you guys bringing John to the hospital and lying about what happened with him and that kind of thing. Okay. So I'm going to go talk to my boss and some of the other guys and figure out what's going to go from here.
You see, I'm going to keep it real with you. Look. What I'm about to say is a sad case, but I'm about to be completely honest with you because I keep it real on this channel. Let this would have been somebody I know, right? 2 little niggas from around the way that everybody probably know. I probably didn't seen them. Probably shook them up, probably bought them something from the store, whatever. Chopped it with them for a split second, laughed with them. Let y'all come to my crib, bang on the door in the middle of the night. Oh, I'm shot. Bye. I ain't got nothing to do. What y'all want me to do? Know what I'm saying? What y'all want me to do? There's no way I'm taking anybody to the hospital. I'm not involved in this at all. Y'all go figure it out. I don't care. I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy to say, but if I do take y'all to the hospital, I'm still not being involved in this. Y'all need to tell me what's going on so I can tell them what's going on, because I'm not going to jail today. Respectfully. I ain't gonna lie, if my brother got y'all into this, go to my brother and help him help y'all. This ain't got nothing to do with me, because now y'all done dragged me into this. Now I'm in this interrogation room lying for y'all. Now I'm possibly finna go to jail. You feel me? That's how I feel about it. I ain't gonna lie. Because she said they came to the house, bam on the door, oh, this and that, what happened? I was shot. The moment y'all told me y'all shot that girl 3 times, get out! Get out! I ain't gonna lie. Get out! Straight like that. For real. Y'all just shot somebody 3 times and you accidentally shot your brother? You telling me all this? Nah, bro, y'all got to get out. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gotta go.
Like I told Tavion, I'll stop in and I'll let you guys know, kind of give you an update as to what's going on. Okay. okay? I know, and I know that's a lot, and I apologize. My assumption was that you already knew.
No, I didn't know.
Okay.
Lord knows.
So you want to sit there and expect
Ariana
us to believe
seemed
that you didn't know
shocked,
she was dead?
but based on what Kevin has to say about the events of that night, she shouldn't be, because she knew what was going to happen all along.
Yep. That's why I
Although
ain't
her
trying to hear
brother's
that.
initial plan was to kill Zaria's boyfriend, and that's what Kevin and John were sent to do, he made it clear that if Zaria was also killed, that was okay. But Ariana? Well, she's happy to play dumb when it comes to that. Unfortunately for her, Kevin has nothing else to lose in his interrogation.
So we got to the apartment, the hotel.
Oh, okay. So you was cool with them coming in there smoking the boyfriend, right? You was cool with that. But I didn't want to play like you wasn't cool with her dying too. You see how this is all unfair to the boyfriend? Because what if he actually died? All this behind they stuff.
And I ran upstairs first with the bag, and I was banging on the door. And I was like, open the door. Then he came out of nowhere. He banged on the door to me, open the door. What happened? I was like, I shot my brother. It was like, you guys went to the door. I was like, yeah. She was like, I told you.
There. Who answered the door to the hotel? Ariana. And who else was in that hotel?
His mom and Timmy.
Okay. So, so you go up, knock on the door. Eric comes up behind you, starts knocking on the door. Ariana opens it, and it's to Ariana you say, I shot my brother.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened next?
Then I went inside, and she was like, you guys went to go dinner. I told you guys to take your time. And I was like, yeah, but it happened so fast. So I was checking the bag for everything because he said change clothes back to the regular clothes.
Oh yeah, you going to jail,
Let me stop
Ariana?
you right there. So Ariana said to you, I told you guys to take your time. What was she talking about?
She knew what was going to happen.
How did she know what was going to happen?
Eric was telling her.
Were you ever present in the room when Eric was talking about the plan when Ariana was also there?
No, but like,
Okay.
when Eric,
So she was more included in this than we thought. So you knew what was going down. Yeah. So scratch what I just said earlier, because that's what I would have did. But she already knew this was happening. So when they came to the door, she already was ready to help them. Because she knew what was going on. Because later had been me, and I ain't know nothing. And y'all come to the door, bam on the door, where I'm asleep at, where my mother and my girl was at. My brother come, open the door. He shot his brother in his foot. I shot my brother in the foot. Turn around. What you want me to do? I ain't gonna lie. You see, because I wouldn't be in a situation like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not dealing with nobody else's jealousy and guilt. You know what I'm trying to say? If you want to be jealous, go handle your business somewhere else. Don't put me in that. I ain't gonna lie. All that, I'm about to kill this. Listen, that's on you. I can only say so much. You're going to do what you want to do at the end of the day. So, this is ridiculous, man. I ain't going to lie. Like, damn, bro. That going to kill this lady because... And the sister was in on it the whole time. She knew what was going on. See, I wouldn't be the sister. Because I'm not finna be influencing you killing your partner because you mad that she with another nigga or this. I'm not going to influence that. Nah.
Eric asked Ariana for the car before we first left the hotel, she was telling him, you guys aren't supposed to do this today. You guys are supposed to live like 2 days and plan it so it goes smooth.
She told you that?
She told Eric that.
She told Eric. How did you know she told Eric that?
I was in the car.
Okay.
Despite Ariana clearly being told that a murder was going to unfold in that apartment, she continues to play dumb.
Do you think there would have been any reason why maybe these guys would have been over at that house maybe to scare her new boyfriend and maybe that they weren't looking for her? Do you think that's a possibility, or what do you? I know it's a lot to think about right now, but
Look how she acting.
I don't know.
you don't know. Okay.
You going to jail. I'm not trying to hear that. You going to jail.
Have this issue
Okay.
with her.
Okay.
Now, if anything, it would be a boy.
Yeah.
Why is she?
Mm-hmm. So everybody was cool with the boyfriend getting smoked, right? That's not fair. Damn. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Man, we not trying to hear that, man. Wipe all these tears up because you're going to jail. You're going to jail. We not trying to hear none of that. She crying because she knows she cooked. Yup.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.
It's okay.
Talk to her. I seen her. I just seen her. She was blind. She was burning.
Go ahead and thank your brother for that, because he just got all y'all into all this. Go ahead and thank your brother. Yup. I can't believe Shawty really sitting up here crying like she ain't do nothing. Like she ain't know all this was gonna happen. She probably didn't expect the girlfriend to die.
But in Kevin's interrogation, surprisingly, he's ready to face the music.
So that was how, and I don't know how they found out that Zaria's sister called Eric. She's like, "We just kicked your baby mom out country." And everybody was on his phone, his friends, there. So he just started to baby mom and this and that. And he was telling them, I'm in fifth, what's going on? Back to my baby mom. He's acting like he doesn't go. So he go, he pointed down. He was like, don't go nowhere. And I was sitting there just in the beach. And then 5 o'clock, he left. Went to the hospital with Benny, like, trying to stuff in at the police station, which is fine. Then I was calling, trying to see if my brother got out of the hospital. I called my mom, trying to tell her to go pick him up, but she wasn't answering. So then I woke up at like 7 o'clock, and the fire alarm went off, and we all went outside until we saw a police officer walking around. And his eyes got wide when he seen him. I didn't see no fire truck, but there was a fire out there, fire. So then they cleared it, and I went back upstairs onto Salon. 30 minutes later, there's 6 officers at the door.
And this is all at the hotel.
Yeah.
So you basically just stayed at the hotel in the room afterwards.
Yeah.
And that's where you got arrested, was in the hotel?
Yes.
So the first thing it says here is that you've been charged with 2 different counts. Aiding and abetting murder in the second degree, with intent, and aiding and abetting without intent. Do you understand that that's what you've been charged with? Yes.
The sentencing in this case isn't exactly what you'd expect. Ariana was sentenced to 41 months in prison for aiding and abetting. Initially, John Camara was sentenced to just 2 years in a juvenile correction facility.
It's crazy because I literally was gonna say that. They only gonna get juvenile life because they kids. Or Eric probably about to get some time though.
And for pulling the trigger. Kevin, whose legal name is Fede Camara, was sentenced to just 130 months in a juvenile correction facility. His legal team argued that he was coerced by Eric and that he felt he had no choice, which resulted in a light sentencing. However, Zaria's family fought back against this, devastated by the leniency of the sentencing. They successfully lobbied Tim Waltz, who intervened, resulting in Kevin being sentenced to 10 years in prison instead. Our thoughts are with Zaria, her daughter, and her family, who honored her legacy by fighting for her justice, and who still will continue to raise her name in the hopes of saving others from domestic violence.
Hey, hold on. What did the boyfriend get? What the baby father got? What was his time? Hold on, was we missing something?
You'd expect. Ariana was sentenced to 41 months in prison for aiding and abetting.
Okay.
Initially, John Camara was sentenced to just 2 years in a juvenile correction facility, and for pulling the trigger. Kevin, whose legal name is Fede Camara, was sentenced to just 130 months in a juvenile correction facility. His legal team argued that he was coerced by Eric and that he felt he had no choice, which resulted in a light sentencing. However,
what was Eric charged? Why we ain't hear nothing about him going to jail? RIP to this young lady, man. Hopefully y'all like this video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Like always. Love all.